8 abandoned million-dollar mansions. That time forgot. Number 8. Podhortsi Castle. This magnificent fortress mansion in Ukraine was built more than 4 centuries ago for a military commander. It wasn't just a home, it was both an outpost and a statement of power. Once admired for its elegance and perfection, the castle fell into decline in the 1800s when new owners neglected it. Then came World War II. Fire, floods, and destruction scarred its walls and soul. Today it belongs to an art gallery that dreams of restoring it, but the cost is monumental. If revived, this centuries-old masterpiece could once again shine as a priceless symbol of history and wealth. Number 7. Linwood Hall. With 110 rooms, 55 bedrooms, and 20 bathrooms, Linwood Hall stands as a forgotten monument to America's Gilded Age. Built between 1897 and 1900 by industrialist Peter Widener, it once hosted priceless art and glittering parties. Adjusted for inflation, its construction would cost nearly $200 million today. But over time, the estate became too expensive to maintain. By the 21st century, decay overtook its glory. Even though it sold for $11 million in 2019, the mansion remains largely abandoned, needing at least $50 million more to restore. A breathtaking ruin of what wealth once meant. Number 6. Swannanoa Mansion. High in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains lies the marble masterpiece known as Swannanoa. Built in 1912 by tycoon James Dooley for his beloved wife, it boasted over 50 rooms, marble staircases, gold plumbing, and even its own private electricity system, luxuries unheard of at the time. After the Dooleys passed away, the mansion changed hands. A country club, a residence, a museum, and finally silence. Since 1988, it has stood empty, owned but unlived in, slowly fading under time's weight. Its white marble walls now echo only memories of devotion and forgotten elegance. Number 5. Villa de Vecchi. Deep in the mountains of northern Italy stands the Red House. Villa de Vecchi, once a jewel, now a legend of tragedy. Built in the 1850s by Count Felice de Vecchi as a luxurious summer estate, it featured cutting-edge heating, plumbing, and design. But soon disaster struck. The Count returned home one day to find his wife murdered and his daughter missing. Haunted by grief, he took his own life. His family abandoned the villa, and by World War II, it was left to rot. Locals whisper that ghosts wander its halls. In 2000, an avalanche wiped out nearby homes, but Villa de Vecchi survived, untouched, as if protected by the spirits that still linger there. Number 4. The McNeil Mansion. Built in 1894 by industrialist Andrew McNeil in New Jersey, this Victorian-era mansion once embodied ambition and success. Spanning 10,000 square feet, it even had a smaller house inside for McNeil's carriages. When his company was bought by U.S. Pipe, the mansion became their headquarters, expanded to 14,000 square feet of grandeur. But after 1974, the company moved, leaving the mansion to decay. In 2001, a fire gutted the interior, blackening its ornate rooms. Restoring it now would require many millions, so it stands forgotten, a charred monument to America's industrial dreams. Number 3. Carlton Island Villa. Across the waters of New York's Thousand Islands stands Carlton Island Villa, also called Wyckoff Castle. Built in 1895 by William Wyckoff, the man who created the typewriter, it was meant to be a peaceful family retreat. On the very first night there, tragedy struck. Wyckoff suffered a fatal heart attack, and within decades, the mansion was deserted. Locals believe it's cursed. Buyers have stayed away for almost a century. Valued at $1 million, it could be bought for half that, but repairing it would take $10 million or more. Its towers still rise proudly above the water, silent witnesses to a legacy of invention and loss. Number 2. Cambusnethan House. In Lanarkshire, Scotland, Cambusnethan House looks like something pulled from a medieval dream. Originally a tower house, it was rebuilt in 1819 as a grand Gothic castle for the Lockhart family. Generations later, maintaining such a vast estate proved impossible. The family left, and by 1967, it was slated for demolition, until a man named Ronald Wilson saved it. But fate intervened again. A devastating fire destroyed its interior, leaving the stone shell standing empty. Because the foundation is too damaged to restore, this once majestic fortress remains a romantic ruin, frozen between survival and oblivion. Number 1. Swingers Tiki Palace. In 1972, Tennessee businessman Billy Hull built the Swingers Tiki Palace, a 5,600 square foot mansion designed to outshine the Playboy Mansion. With tropical bars, saunas, and a heart-shaped pool, it was meant to be the ultimate party house. But Hull's empire collapsed when he was arrested for plotting to kill his wife's lover. While he sat in prison, his mansion decayed. Its pool filled with graffiti instead of water, its walls with echoes of scandal. Once a symbol of desire and power, it was demolished in 2017. All that remains are photos and the legend of America's wildest abandoned mansion. Even the grandest walls can crumble, and fortune fades faster than marble. Share this story with 7 people and tag 3 friends who love mysterious history. May the guardian spirits of time bless you with wisdom, wonder, and wealth that never decays.